Me and Rue are live. What do you think, Rue? Oh, she hears someone in the hall. What's going on, Rue? Who's out there? I just thought I would pop on here because I'm bored at home. And I want to attempt to hang a picture on my wall that I got yesterday. It's super cool. I can show you guys in a second here if anyone comes on. Sorry if my screen is really shaky. My hands are just, I have a ton of anxiety right now. I have been having a lot of anxiety still. My medication does not seem to be helping, so that's great. But yeah, I'm just really shaky, so if my screen is shaking, it's because I'm holding it with my phone and my hands are just super trembly. But for the few of you that are in here, I went to a European Christmas market yesterday. It was my first time ever going to something like that, and we had kind of a winter storm yesterday, so it was like snowing but raining, and it was not fun being out there in the cold. It was an outdoor Christmas market, so there was like booths of people's homemade crafts and artwork. There was a lot of different, I don't know if it was European food or what it was. We didn't really have a lot of time to look at everything because we were on a time crunch. We had, me and my friend, my high school friend, we had tickets to go to the Nutcracker last night, so we could only be there for like a half hour or so. And we didn't really want to stay outside in the cold. It was really bad out yesterday. But we went to the Nutcracker ballet, which was really cool. I don't know if any of you have seen that. I would definitely recommend it. It was a little bit long. It was 2 hours, which I didn't expect it to be that long, but it was still a lot of fun. And then it took us 2 hours to drive home because there was black ice on the roads. So that was great. I was literally gripping onto my steering wheel, and I woke up this morning, I'm like, why am I so sore? And it was because I was just like so tense for 2 hours straight driving home. So, Rob, hi Rob, how's it going? I wanted to come on here to just do a live and chat with you guys. I also want to try and hang my picture on the wall. I got this really neat picture from an artist. It's a local artist from Minnesota. So if any of you live in Minnesota, you should go check them out. Hi, Faith. I was gonna ask you to join the live, but I figured you didn't want to, so I didn't text you. But thanks for coming on here. I'm really scared. I'll show you the picture that I got. I just don't want to break it, so I'm gonna turn my camera around. Let's see if I can figure this out. Faith says I'm here, haha. No, I meant like join the live, like be on the live together. You could talk on here if you wanted, but I figured it'd be too noisy with the kids. But here's the picture I got. It's kind of weird and you kind of have to like this type of art. But I don't know, I'm a very minimalist, simple person, so it's literally just a print of one of the lakes in Minnesota. It's where they have kayaking So there's like a chain of lakes in Minneapolis, and there's 3 lakes. So there's Lake Harriet, Lake Calhoun, which is now Lake BD Makaska. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And then the Lake of the Isles. And you can rent kayaks or paddle boards and kayak through all of the lakes. So it's really fun. I've done it probably 3 or 4 times. And the picture that I just showed you is one of the lakes that you kayak through. It's a lot of fun. I love kayaking and paddleboarding. Rob says, good, thanks. Hope you were doing well. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Yesterday, I had a really busy day, but once I got home, I just got super emotional and just started crying. Um, and couldn't fall asleep till about 2 in the morning. So, um, yeah, I don't know why. I just like keep waking up with like the worst anxiety ever. And I have anxiety medication that I take, and it just does not seem to be helping. Um, and I also take it for sleep. But for some reason, whatever reason, it's just not helping. Faith says, "Oh, I wanna one of those. Wait. Oh, I wanna one of these times. Oh, yeah. You should join my live, Faith. Um, I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know. There's like a plus button. Maybe you could. Oh no, that says start a poll. Um, I don't think that I'm able to add anyone into the live. I think I have to do that before I start the live. Like it says there's an option to invite people. But we should do that sometime, Faith. Hi Becky. You finally caught one of my lives. That's awesome. I know I keep seeing you comment that you have missed almost all of them. Becky, hi, hey Faith, hey Rob. Yeah, Faith that's in the chat. She's one of my best friends that's been here supporting me through all of this with Lucas and has been my friend for years. So um, I'm thankful for her to be in my life. And we had fun hanging out today, even though I was kind of glued to my phone playing Monopoly Go. I'm addicted to that game right now. It's terrible. Try Hard says, do you take vitamins like multivitamins, fish oil, vitamin D, etc.? It's a life changer, these vitamins. I don't. And a lot of people have actually mentioned that, as well as a couple of my friends. Lucas was really big into taking vitamins. I never got into it. I was just like, I don't know. I'm weird about taking anything, medications. So I have not tried that. And I have a hard time swallowing pills too. So if they're smaller pills, I can do that. Or if they have like a weird smell to them, which I think fish oil has a weird smell. I don't know if I could do it. But I know it probably would be very beneficial if I did start taking vitamins. But yeah, for those of you who are just getting on here, I'm gonna try to attempt to hang this on my wall. It might be boring, so if you guys don't like people or don't like watching people hang stuff on walls, I don't know if this is the live for you. But behind me, I used to have these really neat prints. I had 4 of them. You can kind of see the nails that are in the wall. And when I got my new couch, my dad accidentally bumped one of them off the wall and it broke. So I was like, okay, well, I guess it's time for a new picture. And I'm planning on getting another one, and I think I already mentioned this. I want to get 2 matching pictures to hang up. I just haven't chose which lake to get, because you can have them customize it to any lake that you want on the print. And then they put it in the frame for you, and I absolutely love the frame. I love white. I love everything white for some reason. I don't know why. But I am going to attempt to measure this out. I have a laser level, which is pretty cool. Oops. I'll try and prop you guys up right there. I won't be able to read any of the comments right away, but I'm just gonna try and take these nails out for now. I don't know how well this is gonna go, so hopefully people don't judge me. But I'm taking the nail, I have a bunch of nails on the wall that I'm taking out because they were just, I was almost able to use these nails to hang my picture, but it was a little bit too close together, so I need them a little bit farther apart. And I also need to get putty. I don't know if you guys can hear me well if I'm that far away from my phone. Faith says, thankful for you. Thanks, Faith. I'm glad you're watching. I think this is probably the first live that you've watched. Or I guess I don't know, but. Okay, so I need 2 nails, and I don't know. I'm gonna hold the picture up on the wall, and let me know if this looks like a good placement. So like I said, I want to have 2 of these eventually, so I'm thinking like 1 right here, and then once I get the other one, I'll put it like right here. I don't know if that's too high. It's like hard to know where to hang them, but I'm thinking about maybe like right here. I don't know. I'm not good at this type of stuff. M. Gonzo. Hello, Leah. How is Rue? He's adorable. Thank you. Glad you could join the live. She's doing really good. Is she? Oh, she's on the couch over there. Don't know if you can see her. She's kind of hiding. She's a girl though, but she does look like a boy because she has got the beard. Elliot, hi, thanks for joining tonight. I think you've been in every single live that I've had. That's awesome. Thanks for supporting my channel so much. M. Gonzo, oh, sorry. No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry. You have a schnauzer. I can never say schnauzer right. Schnauzer or yeah, I don't know how to say it. I always mess it up. That's awesome. I grew up with schnauzers. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, and then my parents have a schnoodle right now, so a poodle schnauzer mix. She's super cute. Okay, I am saying it right. Good. Good to know. I feel like my speech can be kind of weird sometimes, so bear with me. So I have a laser level, which is really neat. So I'm gonna use this to try and figure out where in the world I'm gonna hang this picture. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, you can. Oh, actually, I need to measure first. I tried to come prepared for this time. compared to my shelf video, which I was very unprepared for and didn't have any of the tools that I needed. But I'm just gonna measure the back to see how far away the little screws need to be. Looks like they need to be about 6.5 inches apart. I'm so shaky, so that doesn't help. So 6.5 inches. I really hope this works, you guys. And this laser level is so nice if you guys ever need to hang anything. I think it works really well. So the picture would probably hang to like about here. Maybe I should go up a little higher. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta focus for a second. This is really hard, figuring out how to like put it in the center here. I think I might need to measure the outside of this too. Okay, so that's about 17 inches. So I'm gonna put it, I think that's about halfway in between my couch cushions. Don't know for sure. Okay. So if I put it right here, oops. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. M. Gonzo, congrats on 4 years sober, Leah. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, after my birthday was over, it was such a busy day. I literally woke up in the morning and I was like, I totally forgot that it was my sober anniversary too. So, yeah, I'm super proud of myself for that. I never would have thought that I would have 4 years. Becky G. Yes, congratulations, Leah. Proud of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And happy belated birthday too. Thank you. Yeah, it was a really good birthday. Pretty much the past 3 days I spent doing things for my birthday, so it was awesome how many friends hung out with me over the weekend. So it was definitely one of my better birthdays. You know, being sober was obviously one of the biggest things. And then, I don't know if you guys watched my last video about how I got sober. I ended up in detox on my birthday 4 years ago. So that's a big reason why I'm sober today, is because I was just like, I can't keep going to these places and ending up here. This is not where I belong. So I'm really glad that I'm at where I'm at today in life, because I'm so much happier. Despite everything else that's going on, I just gotta continue to you know, focus on me now, because that's all I have is myself. And yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. M. Gonzo, do cravings go away eventually with time? I am an opioid addict, fentanyl mostly, and on MAT. I don't know what MAT is. I'm currently a month free from fentanyl thanks to methadone. People like you motivate me. Um, Thank you. I try to, I hope that I motivate people. I don't know if I'm doing a good job at that, but that's really nice to hear. Medically assisted treatment. Okay. I guess I've never heard of that. Um, so as far as like the cravings, for me, what I went through was I had a terrible psychosis um, from using meth and GHB for like 3 months straight. And that psychosis, I went into psychosis twice. And that psychosis scared me away from ever using anything ever again because I thought no matter what, if I used any type of drug, um, that's what would happen to me again. And I did try to smoke weed, and it caused me to go back into psychosis. So that didn't work. I know one person suggested me to try like medical marijuana, but unfortunately, that's not an option for me. Um, but back to the cravings, I I guess I do believe that they do go away over time. I think that first year was the hardest, and after like I got to like that 18-month mark, I was like, okay, like this is so easy, you know. I just really never even thought about like ever doing drugs again. I filled my days with um exploring. Like we have a short summer in Minnesota, so the time that we get to spend outside, I don't like being outside in the cold. So the time that I have out to be outside in Minnesota is very limited. So um I those first years of being in sobriety, um every day I was either exploring something or going on hikes, nature walks, going to the beach, planning different road trips. I did even like a solo road trip to these really cool caves. I'm like really interested in caves. Minneapolis and St. Paul has a lot of caves. And so, like, the urban exploring thing was like a huge thing that I really, really like to do. And just I enjoyed taking pictures of um, different things that I would find, like abandoned buildings, graffiti. I really enjoyed documenting that kind of stuff. Um, and yeah, so just staying busy really, really helped me through that first year and a half. And as soon as I got a year sober, I started working at a treatment center. Um, so that's another thing that like really helped me stay sober was working in a place like, you know, where you can't be using, you have to be sober to work there. So and um so that was like a good motivator working with people who have gone through similar situations that I've gone through. And I've talked about it in previous videos that I'd like to really work in a treatment center again after I finish school. So if that's something you're interested in, I know most places require a minimum of a year of sobriety before you can start working there. Um, but yeah, that was a huge thing that helped me stay sober during those early years. Was working with other addicts and people with mental health. So that's a little bit about how I was able to maintain my sobriety. Um, M. Gonzo says, "You're the most chill person. I can't picture you flipping out. I'm that. You went through all that, but you're doing awesome, Leah. Thank you." Thank you. I have a ton of anxiety and it may not show, but I do get really like socially awkward at times. And I think I've said it in every live, like these are really hard for me to do. And I just like to push myself because that's another thing in sobriety. Like if you don't push yourself to try new things or get out of your comfort zone, I think that that's a huge thing in recovery is like doing things that make you feel uncomfortable. And that's really what helped me is just getting out of your comfort zone. So, see, veterans with anxiety. Hi, Daniel. Thanks for popping in. Just talking and gonna hang up a picture. But good to see ya. I hope you're doing okay. I didn't get to watch your full video that you posted the other day, but I kind of was able to listen to what you're going through, and I just want to say that I hope you're doing okay, and you can get through this. So, Rob says, "Congrats, Gonzo. Keep it up. Matt is a good thing if you stick with it." Yeah, I'm still not really sure what the Matt thing really is, but yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better, Daniel. That post you made kind of scared me. I was talking to Lucas's mom. I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? I wonder what's going on with Daniel. And then you made the video, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. But I think that's awesome that you were able to be honest and open with everyone about what we were going through. That's huge. That's another thing that is important in recovery is being honest. Like just being honest with yourself is the biggest thing. M. Gonzo, methadone, Suboxone, Sublocade, etc. I think that you guys are talking about the Matt thing. I don't know. I'm a little slow at sometimes, so bear with me. Oh, okay, I see. Medication. Okay, so like a methadone clinic or like maintenance drugs. Okay, that makes sense. So I was like, man, I've never heard of that. Okay. See, it takes me a little, I tell you, ever since I went through the psychosis, it like messed with my brain. Like it sucks, but I finally accepted that this is just the way that I am, and that's totally fine. And my brain is still healing, even after 4 years. It does take time for your brain to heal from abusing drugs. And GHB was just a terrible thing, and I don't know what it did to me, but it affected me very negatively. So I'm just glad to still be here. But I'm gonna try and get the nails in the wall and see if we can get this picture up. Cause I have to work in the morning at 6 a.m. And I lost my nails. Oh, the cat is sitting on them. Talks. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Alrighty. So, don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing, but you'll be able to see the finished product eventually. Okay, so that's level. But this is hard to do without someone here to help me. I need to bring this down. It's hard to do that perfectly. Okay. My hands are so sweaty, you guys. I don't know how I can maneuver doing this. And I sure hope that this is gonna work. Oh shoot. Hold on. I think what I need to do is like draw a line. Oh, actually, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Sorry if you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I just want to get the level thing done with. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right, and I don't even know if anyone's still watching, but if there is anyone still watching, thank you, because this is really hard. Okay. Now I just need to see if this is actually level. Okay. I think I'm ready to put the nails in. And everyone left. M. Gonzo says, "You're fine just the way you are, Aaliyah. You're sweet, kind, down to earth, and non-judgmental." Thank you. I appreciate that. I think people got bored of me trying to work my level. Becky G, it's past midnight here in the UK. Need to be up early tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. So glad I got to catch you on live. Much love, everyone. Thanks for joining, Becky. Hope you sleep well tonight. All right, I'm just gonna put the nails in quick and then I should be done. At least I hope so. My neighbors probably hate me right now. here's the moment of truth. We're gonna see if this actually works. I hope this doesn't fall because they look really far apart. Holy cow. Okay. Why is it not going in? Oh my goodness. This is really hard to do by yourself, like I've said. I can't tell if it's like sturdy or not. I'm kind of scared. I don't know. That doesn't look level though. That's the only issue. Oh yeah, we're way off. How did that happen? Not. Oh gosh, it's stuck. You know what I think I need to do? I think I need to. Maybe that'll help. Don't know. Ah. Oh my goodness. This is not good. I don't understand how people do this. I don't know, it's hanging right now. Oh my gosh, it's really crooked. Oh gosh. You guys probably can't tell in the video, but it's definitely not right, and I lost my laser level in the couch. I don't even know if this thing is. Oh gosh, that is way off. I'm gonna try and see if I can tweak it one more time because so it needs to be raised up on that side, the left side. So, okay. One more time, and then if I can't get it, I'm gonna wait till my dad gets home from Florida to help me with this, because it's hard. This is really hard. So weird because where the nails are sitting, they're like completely even. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time. I think I might have got it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's level. It's level. Look at that. It's a tiny bit off, but way better than I thought it would turn out. Oh, I'm out of breath from doing that. Now, if I hear a loud thud in the middle of the night, I'll know that I didn't properly secure that. And I'm kind of scared to sit behind it now. I don't want it to fall on me. Let's see. CH, hi. How's it going? Thanks for joining tonight. Rob says, LOL, the neighbors, they will get over it. That's true. I actually don't even have neighbors on this side of my apartment. It's a party room that's connected to it, so that's a nice thing. I only have one side where neighbors are. CH, hope you're all having a good Sunday. Yeah, it was a pretty good day for me, and I hope everyone else had a good day as well. I helped one of my friends go Christmas shopping for her kids, so nothing too crazy. I slept in till like, what was it, like 11, and I just could not get out of bed. I just had no motivation to get up. But I got up and my friend's car like broke down. So she's not sure what's going on with that. So I gave her a ride to go Christmas shopping. Which was fun. And then I had to stop at the gas station where Lucas worked before he had passed, which was really hard, being in there, seeing his coworkers. But my dad owns the gas station, so I kind of go there from time to time. But yeah, it was just really hard being in there because that was one of the last places that I saw him. So, CH says, don't think I've ever hung a straight picture in my life. It's so much harder than it looks. It is really hard. And I managed to do like I had 4 pictures on my wall behind me at one time, and I had like them all spaced out perfectly, all even. It took me a long time to do it, but you also said, does your phone have a level? It does, but I don't know if I trust the iPhone's level. So I have this laser level thing, which is really handy. It's like, I think it was like $10. But it's got like the laser, so I don't know if you can see on the wall, but my cat loves this thing, but it comes in handy. And I was gonna make these homemade shelves that I never got to. That was a project that I never got to finish. And that's why I bought the level in the first place, but Valley Goth Talk. Hi Leah, can't stay to watch the whole live, but just wanted to say I've been watching and enjoying your videos. Keep doing you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I I have a lot of ideas for some videos. I feel like my videos are so boring. Like, I'm like, no one's gonna watch these, and apparently people do like them, so that makes me happy that um, some people enjoy them. That's a good thing. Um, so I leave for Arizona in 12 days, and I don't know. Um, I would like to um, do like a vlog thing, or even maybe a live stream with my sister. She's a very talkative person. I think she'd be kind of cool to have on here. Um, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do like um a few live streams while I'm in Arizona and kind of show you the different places that I go to? We're planning on going to Sedona and going to a vortex, so I think that'd be kind of cool to do a live there. Um, Otherwise, yeah, I don't know if I should do like a vlog or make videos while I'm there. I don't know if any of you would be interested in that type of stuff, but one of my big hobbies and interests is traveling. So, um, if any of you want me to do that, just let me know. I'll probably end up doing it either way, but um, yeah, so I'm really looking forward to my trip. Although it's really, I'm also sad about it because it's gonna be Christmas. The holidays are hard now. And also Lucas was supposed to join us on this vacation. So that is gonna be hard. Um, just knowing that he is not gonna be able to be there with us. Um, so I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous at the same time to be away from home and my animals. Um, I know I'll be with my family, but we also have never spent a whole week together, so I'm a little worried about that too. Because you can't just drive home and go home if, you would just want to be alone. So, that's one thing that I'm kind of nervous about. And also just being away from Rue. I really wish she could come with, but I don't know how that would work with flying with a dog. I've never done that before. She is an emotional support animal, but I don't know if our Airbnb or the resort that we're staying at is pet friendly. So that would all be things that I'd have to figure out, and I think I needed to plan that ahead of time. But I might have to send her to like a doggy daycare or something, which I don't want to do. That's like my last resort. I just don't like those places for some reason. I've worked at dog camps before, and um one place they had you spray the animals with a water bottle when they were misbehaving, and yeah, I don't really like, so if I can avoid having to bring her to like a boarding daycare place, I'd like to find someone that can watch her while I'm gone. Um But yeah, I will most likely make videos while I'm in Arizona because I want to share those, my experience there. I want to do like this um, healing thing. In the Vortex, they do like a yoga session out there. I'm not 100% sure what the vortex really is. I haven't done a ton of research on it yet. Um, but it's supposedly supposed to be like a place of healing, and actually the whole town or city of Sedona is supposed to be very healing. So I want to do like a spa day and just try to like heal some of the things that I've been going through. And I think that maybe this was meant to be that we're going to Sedona for like a healing experience. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Lake Havasu is our second destination. So, and I just looked up the temperatures. Like, I thought we were going to be in like a tropical, like warm vacation. We're gonna be able to go swimming and sit in the pool and get tan. But unfortunately, I looked at the weather and the high is supposed to be like in the 60s. So I'm a little bummed out about that because I was thinking, it's going to be 80, 90 degrees in Arizona. But it is also winter, or not winter. Well, it is winter, but December. So I guess it gets cold in the desert. At night, gets down to like 30s, 20s, which I'm used to here in Minnesota. I'm just hoping we have some good weather because we do have a pool at one of our Airbnbs we're staying at. So I'd love to go swimming and just hopefully have some time to get away for a little bit and just kind of, I don't know. I guess I don't really know what I'm expecting to get out of this trip, but I'm hoping it's some sort of healing experience and I come back and I'm like refreshed, and then I'm off to my big school externship thing, which is going to be scary and a little stressful. So this will be a much needed vacation. But yeah, we've got 11 people in here. Thank you guys for watching tonight. If anyone was just joining, I just hung this picture up on the wall. And I somehow managed to get it level. So I'm proud of myself for that. It's the little things that make me happy and feel accomplished, and I think small tasks like this really do help me in my recovery. It gives me something to look forward to, and it really shows me like how capable we can be sometimes and I doubt myself all the time, every day. I'm like, oh, I can't do that, or I'm too scared to do that. But I think trying new things has really helped me. So I've done this before, hanging stuff on the wall, but just even having like a small project to look forward to, that's huge in recovery, in my recovery. It might not work for everyone, but that's really helped me stay sober, is just planning things. I'm a big planner, being organized, structure, all that stuff. I've said it before. Just the basics of life, you know. My animals are trying to fight each other right now. I don't know if you can see Rue. I guess I kind of forgot the channels about Rue too. Rue, what's going on? You trying to get the cat? They play with each other all day long and they like wrestle. I'm hoping I can maybe get it on film, but they know when I point the camera at them, they just like immediately stop what they're doing because they know they're doing something wrong. Rue, what are you doing? What's going on? But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what in the world I'm gonna do this week because I have Tuesday through Friday off of work. And I want to stay busy. Does anyone have any ideas or um, things that they like to do in their spare time? Because I feel like I've done so much lately. I'm like running out of ideas of things to do. CH says the Arizona vlog sounds awesome. Okay. I will keep that in mind and I'll try to definitely make some videos while I'm down there. I think that'd be fun to just show you guys where I'm at. Oh, here's a glimpse of them fighting. And of course they stop. But yeah, if anyone has any suggestions, like what I should do next week, because like I have pretty much all next week open for anything. I do have therapy, and I'm actually going to be meeting my therapist in person for the first time after seeing her for over a year. So I'm a little nervous about that. And I also have to go in and do a UA anyways, for my medication, so it works out. But I'm a little nervous, and our therapy session on Wednesday is going to be like a celebration of Lucas's life. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. I'm sure it's gonna be very emotional. Lots of crying. But I think it'll be good to talk to someone. Like, we've been doing virtual visits, so I think it's going to be really beneficial for me to actually talk to her in person. Because it's kind of hard to do therapy over video chat, which I've been doing for over a year now. So I'm nervous, but I'm looking forward to it at the same time. I don't really know what to expect, but I will be doing that on Wednesday. So that's one thing I have planned. And then my last day of school is on Tuesday. So I have a practical exam that I have to pass. And then once I pass that, I'm like good to go, start my externship, all that. And then I'm like just trying to research a new career that I want to do, that correlates with my degree that I'll be getting. So that stuff's definitely going to keep me sober and keep me busy and keep my mind off of everything that's been going on. I'm currently I would like to try and get a medication coordinator position at this new treatment center that's opening up. And I believe I've mentioned this before, but I did talk to my supervisor and we kind of went over what the job consists of, and I believe I'll have the qualifications to do the job, which is really cool. So I'm hoping that I'll have a job lined up after my externship is done. So I'm planning way in advance, and I always do this. I'm a pre-planner, like months in advance. So that's not till March, April where I'll have to worry about it, but I'm already worrying about it. And that's just how my brain works. I worry about everything. Because unfortunately my job that I'm at right now will not hold my position unless I find coverage for 30 shifts, which is nearly impossible at this point. So I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm just not going to have that job anymore. And my last day will be on January 1st. And yeah, so lots of things to look forward to, a lot of things that I'm nervous about. Um, I still have a lot of emotions to process and just different things that I haven't really gotten to talk about with my therapist. So yeah, my life has been so crazy busy. Today was like the most laid back day that I've had. So I thought I'd come on here and talk to you guys and see how everyone's doing. Um, but I'm glad that I got on because I was debating on it. I was like, do I do it or not? I was like having a ton of anxiety per usual. But I got on here and did it. So Gina is here. Hi Leah, finally got you live. Yay. I know, I think you've missed my other one, so I'm glad you could make it to this one. I never know what time to start them. So and I know everyone's probably in different time zones. So it's hard to know like what's a good time to do a live because right now it's 7 o'clock where I'm at. Um, and yeah, it's hard to calculate that, but there is this thing on YouTube that shows you like what time your viewers are online. So that's kind of helpful, but it's also in a different time zone, so it's confusing to read the chart at the same time. Um, Gina says, "How was your birthday and clean anniversary?" It was really good. I went to a seafood restaurant in Minneapolis, in Minnesota, with my sister, her husband, my nephew, and an old high school friend of mine. Um, ate a ton of lobster, oysters, um, and then after that, just went home and went to bed because I had to be up early the next day for work. And I actually totally forgot about my sober anniversary. Like, I was so focused on my birthday that I totally forgot that I had 4 years clean that day. Um, so I woke up in the morning and I was like, "Oh my gosh, how could I forget that? Like, that's more important than my birthday." Um, but yeah, so it was really good. It was I had a lot of fun. I spent all weekend with friends. I didn't get to see my family. My dad is working down in Florida right now, so he wasn't here for my birthday, but I believe he'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. CH says, "Good for you, Leah. You're doing great." Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying my hardest. Gina says, "Yummy." Yes, I had lots of seafood, but the next day my stomach hurts so bad. I think seafood just like does not agree with my stomach. Like I felt really sick at work the next day. Um Gina also says I'm in Florida. Okay, what part of Florida? If you don't mind, you don't have to answer that. But um St. Pete Clearwater area. Okay. Yeah, I have family in Orlando. My aunt and my brother live in Orlando, and that's where my dad stays when he goes to work. He works at a private golf course in it's called Isleworth in Jupiter. He does like catering events. He gets to meet like a lot of celebrities, which is really cool. Um, he just does it as like a side gig, and he's gone like every other week he's going to Florida. My cousin works for Sun Country Airlines, which is airline out of Minnesota that um, helps him out with airfare. So he like gets free airfare and this and that. So he's got it good. I wish I could go to Florida like 3 times a month. That'd be awesome. I love Florida. I've been there so many times. My favorite place that I've traveled to was between Puerto Rico and the Cayman Islands. They were both so cool. I don't know if any of you guys have been there, but Puerto Rico was amazing. Um, just how they have like wild horses roaming the island. I thought that was so cool. Um, Gina says, I would love to go there. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I had my first experience staying at a hostel. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of a hostel or have stayed at one. They are kind of scary. So my first experience with a hostel was really good, in Puerto Rico. We met so many cool people from around the world, and it was like $30 a night, so that was awesome. We had our own private room, private bathroom. Some hostels have like shared like bedroom, like bunk beds and stuff. And shared bathrooms, which I don't like. So I'm glad we had our own like private bath and stuff. But I went to California last year for my second time, and we planned on staying at this hostel in Culver City. And at the time we had no idea what this city was about, and apparently it's not a good city in California. And we get there and there's like homeless people living there. Like our room is just disgusting. No one even cleaned our room. Um, there was like bloody lancet strips from like a diabetic who must have been staying in there. And just like it was bad. So we're like, yeah, we're not gonna stay here. We want a refund because we were gonna stay there our entire 7-day trip. But we're like, yeah, we're actually not gonna do this. Sorry. So they refunded our money and we just kind of went with the flow, and we actually had more fun doing it that way. So that's why I'm super excited, looking forward to this Arizona trip because I need to get out of Minnesota. It's starting to get so cold here. Um, and I think a change of scenery after everything that's happened the past month is definitely gonna be very refreshing, and just I think it'll be good for my mental health to be somewhere else. So um, I'm hoping to check in with you guys and maybe make a couple more videos before I head out on my trip. And then I'm also planning on doing some sort of vlog or a live while I'm out there. Um, so we will see what happens, but I do have to work in the morning. I got a couple comments I can read. Gina says, "Oh my goodness, yeah, it was a pretty bad. This hostel. I don't know how they're still even running business. Like it was just terrible." Um, that will be really good for you. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I think that it will be too. I think it, especially Sedona. I think that that's gonna be the biggest like healing place for me. We're only gonna be there 2 nights, but still, I think that that's gonna be fun. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but Michelle says Arizona is so fun. I lived there as a teen. Okay. I'm glad to hear that it's fun. So, where did you live? Where in Arizona? I don't know many. I'm not familiar with many towns in Arizona. CH, that sounds like so much fun. Yeah, I'm really excited. Righteous Monkey. Hi, thanks for coming in tonight. Um, Shout out from Tucson. Is that how you say it? Tucson, Arizona. He says Sedona is gorgeous. Okay, so you've been there before, I'm assuming. Um, what was I gonna say? I just totally lost my train of thought. Um, Righteous Monkey says you're gonna enjoy the weather out here. I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be cold. I just looked at the forecast and it said the high was gonna be 60, and that's cold. Cold for me at least. I'm always cold. I keep my apartment at 74 degrees. Um Michelle says I was in Phoenix. Okay. We are staying in Phoenix one night. Our flight comes in late at night on the 22nd. So we're staying in Phoenix just overnight, and then we're heading straight up to Sedona for 2 nights. So, um, Richest Monkey says, yes, you got it. Okay. I didn't want to say Tucson. I knew that sounded wrong. Um, do you have any like places you suggest to see while I'm out there? We are like trying to plan an itinerary, and there's just so much that I've seen online. I just don't know what we should do. I want to check out the Vortex. I've been seeing that a lot online. But I don't know like what all is there to do in Sedona, I guess. CH says, never been to Arizona, but the cactuses look cool. Yeah. Um, I think the closest that I've been to Arizona was probably Las Vegas or Palm Springs. I know Palm Springs is pretty close to Arizona. But if I remember, I don't know if they had cactuses there. But yeah. I'm excited to see all the different types of scenery. I love being outside. Righteous Monkey says, actually, I just checked Sedona's weather. It'll be a little chilly, but hopefully the sun will come out. I only went to Sedona once and just went random places. Exploring is fun. Haha. I can't recall any actual places. That's okay. I'm assuming that that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I'm a very spontaneous person, so I'd like to do like some hiking. I know that I think there's mountains, right? I'd like to do some hiking, and just check out the scenery and explore the town. We're only gonna be there for 2 days. Um, so our time there is limited. Have Righteous Monkey, have you ever been to Lake Havasu by chance? Because that's another place we are going to, and I feel like there's like nothing to do out there. Um, they do have like, okay, he says, great place to hike for sure. You guys should enjoy it. Lake Havasu, no, not yet. Okay. Um, yeah, it seems like a small town, and there's not much around it. It kind of seems like in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna be there for 4 days. So I'm like, oh gosh, are we gonna be bored? Um, I thought about driving down to the sand dunes in California. I forget what the name of the town is, but there's sand dunes like right on the border of Mexico. And I've been to the sand dunes in Colorado, and they were so cool. I almost made it to the top of the sand dune, but it was a hot day and I did not bring any water. And I thought I was gonna have to get airlifted out of the place. Like, I thought I was gonna pass out, that I was gonna have a helicopter come and get me at the top of the sand dune because, yeah, it was bad. So if I do go to the sand dunes, I'm definitely bringing a bunch of water. But it's about a 3-hour drive from Lake Havasu, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do that. Um, but yeah, I'm sure my sister, she's a huge planner as well. So I'm sure we're gonna make some sort of itinerary and um I think there's gonna be plenty to do. I just overthink, like always. Overthinking is my daily routine sometimes. Um, but I do need to get ready for bed, you guys, and I'm so happy that everyone came in here and watched me hang my little picture. And I'm so glad that it is level. I don't know how, but it worked. It worked and I did it. But I'm hoping to do another live maybe next week sometime before I go to Arizona. Um, and then I'm for sure gonna do a live while I'm there, and maybe you guys can meet my sister. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. So, good night, everyone. And I gotta be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so wish me luck. Hopefully, I don't sleep in past my alarms.